It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Bruce coming at you. It's my channel. I'm Bruce. Today's video is more on a serious note. I do these every once in a while. I have a lot to say. I just don't know how to ad-lib it. I don't write scripts. Basically, it's about depression and my job. Now, you might notice the background on my green screen behind me is the usual logo I use for my cooking videos. And honestly, that's what's got me down. So what I decided to do, some stuff. I've just been really overwhelmed lately in my shop with my chef job. Another job I took on the side, and my mother's in a nursing home, which isn't treating her very well, and I have to keep going to babysit the babysitter, so to speak. So it got a little bit too much for me, and this intro that I'm doing right now, I actually have already made the video at this point. I honestly didn't think I would follow through with the video. That's why I didn't do an intro, but now I'm doing the intro retroactive, if that makes any sense. It's basically about depression. I decided to take an vacation, 8-day vacation. I had gone to my boss and said I wanted a vacation, and they laughed at me. And I've been there, well, I've been there twice. The first time I was there for 3 years, never got a vacation. This second time I went back, I was there for 1.5 years, and I just wanted a vacation, and they laughed at me. And so I took the vacation anyway. I organized it so where one Saturday we were closed, and I don't work Sundays, and then the only day I really had to work that week was Monday and Tuesday, so those are really the only 2 days I took off. So, but it added up, the way things worked out, I had 8 days off. So this video is about what I did for those 8 days. I closed my eBay store, closed the shop. I didn't go see my mom for that week. And I didn't go to my chef job that week or the other job. I took the whole week. Oh, I just lied to you. I did actually go to the other job one day, but that's no big deal. I just took the whole week to myself, and every day I did something that I just wanted to do. Because when you're a chef, especially if you're a full-time chef, now I was only part-time. If you're a full-time chef, that's all you do. You wake up in the morning, you design a menu, you cook for people, and you work all day until you can't work no more. Then you may be lucky enough to have a couple drinks, get drunk, go home and go to sleep. That's your life. You sacrifice everything to be a full-time chef, a real chef, not somebody working at McDonald's or Bob Evans or Denny's, a real chef. And I have done that. I've worked in big hotels. I have worked in places all over the United States, and my kids suffered for that because I had full custody of my kids. It was just me and them. So hours and hours and hours lost, days, weeks lost, because all I was doing was working. Probably the biggest mistake I made in my life. But I do love to cook for people, so I like the job. So this place, I'm part-time. I come out of retirement to work there. I'm not the head guy, don't want to be the head guy. That's what the head guy does. And speaking of which, our head guy pretty much is exactly what I described, plus more. I'm not here to badmouth, and it's a lifestyle. And if you're in the business, you may or may not understand that. So anyway, it was getting to me. Everything was getting to me. So I decided to take the 8 days off. And each day I went out and did something to just take my mind off everything while I thought about a change. The depression was really bad. The anxiety was really bad. So I decided to take that week to just calm down and not make any rash decisions, enjoy myself, and make a list of what I want to do and how to implement it when I go back to work. And that's what I did. And that's what this video is about. I don't know what else to say at this point about it without spoiling it, but I'm going to show you a little bit of each day what I did, and the days that I didn't film, I have a couple descriptions in there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and stick around to the end. I might have something profound to say at the end, or I might not. I really don't know at this point. But what I do want to say is there's a lot of people out there who suffer from depression and anxiety. And my goal for this video is I hope it can help somebody. I hope what I did and what I'm going to do help help somebody realize that they're not alone, because it matters. You matter, I matter. You're not alone. This is just something that people were afraid to talk about. So anyway, let me show you the fun that I had for the next 8 days, and then we'll talk at the end.
I like them French fried potatoes.
So yeah, here we are. We're pulling up to the mall. I haven't been here in years. It's one of the places I used to spend a lot of time on. It's called Westmoreland Mall, Greensburg, Pennsylvania. It's going to give you a quick look at what it's like whenever we pull in. If it's anything like I remember. There's a lot of new stuff here now. I'm looking for the meat tent. There's supposed to be a place selling meat. That's where we're going to go. But let's get a good look at the mall here, and then I'm going to cut it. I don't know how much room I have on my phone to record. Yeah, see, there's the Sears. I remember that. That's been here ever since I was a kid. And then there's stuff all the way back there. Just a normal mall. Here's a look at the front of the mall. Hasn't changed much since all the years it's been here. Here's something new. We never had a casino here before. But there it is, live casino. I would get out and go in, but honestly, I don't feel like peopling today. So yeah, while I'm driving around Greensburg, you know, I don't come out here very often for, well, it just brings back a lot of bad memories. I figure I'm going to take us past the childhood home I grew up in. I haven't been down there in a couple of years too. I'm just kind of curious to see what they did with the, yes, I'm driving and filming at the same time. I'm new to this, give me a break. And of course, somebody pulls out in front of me. Yeah, welcome to Greensburg. They drive terrible out here. But I'm going to take us by the house I grew up in and see what it looks like nowadays. Just out of curiosity. And I can't forget this place here. It's a 7-Eleven. I know you're thinking, oh, it's a 7-Eleven, big deal. But yeah, when I was a little kid, me and my best friend got caught shoplifting there. Not that I condone that, but yeah. Now coming up here, we're going to turn left. We're going to go into a road that enters Fort Allen, which is the little tiny town that I grew up in. As soon as these cars go, I'm going to make the turn. This was always the entrance my whole childhood, how to get home. And you can see there's houses there into the main plan. I'm looking around, trying to not look through the screen because I'm here for my own memories, not just to make this video. But hasn't changed too much. I remember that house in the corner. I remember this stop sign. And this place over there was always kind of cruddy. It still is. We go down here. The street's called Mohawk. All these streets in Fort Allen are named after Indian, what do you call them? Tribes, is that the right word? But this is my street here. It's called Seneca, after Seneca Indians. We're going to turn and not signal. I used to come home late at night in my 20s, whenever I was staying here for a little bit, and that guy there used to put his garbage cans on the corner of his driveway, and I always used to whack them. First thing I'm noticing, though, is all these trees. I mean, these trees are huge compared to what they used to be. I remember whenever they were just being planted. Like I said, this is my street, Seneca Drive. I'm going to show you my old house. And I'll show you this house here. That was my one best friend Sean's house. We just passed that. That's not him. That's new owners, I'm sure. Go down here. That was the neighborhood bully's house. I'm not even gonna say their name. All right, now we're getting close to my house. Well, not my house, but the house I grew up in. We're still on Seneca. There's an old lady walking. She's probably gonna think I'm weird because I'm filming. But right here, I guess Temples own it now. But that's the house I grew up in. There's our neighbor. He still lives there. His name is Mr. Carrier, Marty. Pretty good guy. But this is where we used to ride our bikes at and everything. And be kids. This hill right here, we used to ride skateboards down it. We go to the top and ride them the whole way down. I actually broke my wrist on this arm, on this street once. Now, we're going to head out. I don't want anybody calling the police on me walking around holding a camera filming. I don't want to be that guy. I'm not trying to instigate or antagonize anybody. So let's go back and move out of this area. So I pulled off the side of the road to do this part. This is the ball field I grew up playing in when I was a little kid. It's right over the hill from the house I just showed you that I grew up in. Little ball field. I was okay playing baseball when I was growing up. Not the best, not the worst. I see they put a second one in there. That second one was never there. Neither was those little houses or the little shacks down there. There's an outhouse in case you want to take a poop. But yeah, this is on the edge of Fort Allen. So coming up here on the left is where I went to junior high school. I don't know where I'm getting it. Like I said, I'm driving. Probably shouldn't do this. But there's the school. There's the football field back there. Come up on the back of it. That's my middle school, or whatever they call it. But it was Harold Junior High School is what it was called. And nothing super duper special about it. If you look up on the hill there, you can see all these buildings in their way. We're not going to go that way, but if you look up on the hill, you see where I went to high school at. That's not bad. Hempfield Senior High is right up there. Stop for a second. That's where I went to high school. It's called Hempfield Senior High. So yeah, we're back into the area where I live now. Little town called Erwin, Pennsylvania, which is a little away from Greensburg. Pretty much ends my road trip for the day. And it's kind of nice because, well, I got to see some old memories that I've been wondering about. Kind of a practice run for me to go do what I want to do. I want to go on a longer road trip. It's, sometimes it bums me out whenever I go to Greensburg. Sometimes it makes me happy because I remember stuff. Today, I'm kind of in the middle today. Here's the old homestead now. Check out the garbage cans. Well, like I said, that ends my road trip for the day. And day one of my vacation, it's what I did. So day two of my vacation, I had decided that I was going to stay home and I was going to cook a little bit. My daughter had bought me a Himalayan salt stone a couple years ago for Christmas, and I've never used it. So I wanted to give it a shot and, you know, see what it was all about. So I spent the day making a video of using it, and you can check that out in my YouTube channel a couple videos ago. The entire video is there, so I'll just give you a little quick look at it right now so we don't make this video like an hour long. But anyway, here it is. Himalayan salt stone, cooking with it. And check it out on my channel. You might like it. You never know. Originally, I was just, I'm putting pepper on the grilled stuff too. Originally, I was just going to use salt and pepper. This is Himalayan sea salt also that I got at the store. Just to make it match, I'm going to put some on the grilled stuff. And because I like it, we're putting some garlic powder on both. I just wanted to interject one more thing. I just finished eating the chicken. I ate it all. And they were both, like I said, I still agree they were a tie. But then I was thinking, well, to get the degree of chicken that I got off the salt stone, how much time it took to cook, and I got the same result from the grill. Literally had it cooked in, 4 or 5 minutes after the grill was hot, as opposed to heating up the salt stone, all that other.
Reckon they gonna let Mr. Bruce play with sharp objects now.
Okay, today's day 3 of my vacation. It's a Sunday. Really nice day outside. It's about 85 degrees. And I decided what I'm going to do today is go to the gun range. So this section might possibly get my video taken down. I'm not going to do nothing illegal. I do have a concealed carry permit. I don't make it out to the range very often, but I find it therapeutic to go to the range and put holes in paper, target shoot at the pistol range. And I don't get to do it as often as I'd like to with the price of ammunition and everything. Speaking of ammunition, I noticed the other day when I was working in my shop, the box of ammunition I had on the floor somehow got wet. And a buddy of mine had given me some cheaper ammunition. It was like steel casings. I noticed they started to corrode a little bit. That's what we're going to shoot off today. I don't know if they're going to let me videotape inside the building or not. I'm going to ask. And worst they can do is say no. If not, I have another idea. But yeah, we're on our way to Youngwood to go to the shooting range. So hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully I can put some of it on here. We'll see. So I'm driving through another part of my little hometown that I grew up in. I haven't been
here in years, except for the other day, which I only went through part of it. And I'm looking around going down this familiar road, and I can't get over how much different it is. It's almost unrecognizable. There's certain houses and stuff that have been here since I was a little kid. Some of them are so run down that it's just unbelievable. Last time I saw them, they were nice. But then there's other houses that have been completely rebuilt, and they look like rich people houses. They're huge. The new houses in this area are huge. And it's just such a difference. And that's what's hitting me now. It's like, you know, all this time has gone by, you know, with life and everything like that. You know, life doesn't wait. It's going to evolve. It's going to change like these houses did. So just kind of mind-boggling to me. Well, this is our destination, A&S Indoor Pistol Range. Let's go in and see. I'm hoping they let me video in there a little bit. I don't want to cause any, like, ruffle any feathers. People get weird, but we'll see.
So make sure you see them. Really high. It's high. I think this guy would be dead.
So yeah, that was my fun activity on day 3 of my vacation. I wanted to go to the range. I'll tell you what, it's so therapeutic because you don't have to think about anything else except getting that hole in that piece of paper where you want it. And it takes your mind off things for a while. I know there's a lot of anti-gun people out there, but you know, whatever. I'm not here to dispute that or argue anything. All I know is when I go to the range, unload a couple clips into some paper, I just feel better. It's almost like a real life video game when you're shooting target, and I'm not gonna let anybody take that off me. So I'm gonna go home now, and I have some regular stuff I need to do that doesn't need to be on videotape. And tomorrow will be day 4. I'll figure out something else fun for myself to do to keep my mind off stuff. So far, today's a good day. That's what I can say so far. Well, here I am on day 4 of my vacation. It's not going to be anything that fancy. As you can see, grocery shopping at Walmart. Woo-hoo. Probably won't do anything that wild today. I got to cut some grass and do normal stuff around the house. So today's video is going to be very short. So here I am on day 5 of my vacation. And the fun thing I decided to do today was go golfing. I haven't been golfing in a while. About 8 years maybe, other than just playing around with a driving range or whatever. But anyway, I'm still home. I decided to come out here and drive a few golf balls, see if my shoulder can handle it, because that's why I quit. I started having a shoulder injury. Just play around them. Probably gonna go shoot 8 holes. This one range, or this one golf course, it's near me. It's called Robert Shaw Acres. It's just a little 9-hole course, nothing special. But let's whack some balls. Used to make me happy when I was younger. Not bad. I hooked it to the left. I think because I lifted my head up too quickly. All right, we'll try this one. believe I just did that.
Well, that's what I get for screwing around, I guess. Yeah. Day 5, I'm having so much fun. So day 6, I decided to tie one on, and I went out and I shot pool. And I actually thought I shot a lot of footage of me shooting pool. My wife was helping me get the footage, and then I found out that, well, it just didn't work. So here's a little snippet of what we did save. Not gonna lie, I got pretty drunk that night. Gotta do what you gotta do, but here's my day 6. So yeah, here I am with my friends having some fun shooting some pool. I may or may not put this in a video, but this is the end of my Saturday night. You can see the pool table over there. I'm not up right now. Played a couple games earlier, did pretty well. And yeah. So day number 7, right into it. I had to cut grass that day because I have a house to maintain. I have a very big yard. We have 4 lots, so, and I cut it all with a push mower because it's so hilly. So I didn't really do much on that day, but after I was done and I was tired, I put a little video together. It sounds weird, but I dedicated it to my dog, and you can see that. That's the very last video I did. Her name's Daisy, and it's only a minute long, but I thought it was cute as hell. So like I said, if you want to go back to my channel and check that out, check it out. That's what I did. She actually turned a year old, so she's not a puppy anymore. But she can do some really cool stuff. She's half Jack Russell, half Golden Lab. I'm sorry, half Yellow Lab. My wife corrects me on that all the time. Check it out. It's a cute little fun video. It's not monetized because I got copyright striked on the song I used, but I don't care. I did it for my puppy. So yeah, check that out. I was feeling pretty good that day. Oh, wow, you're getting strong. You are getting so strong, Miss Daisy.
That's frustrating. You go so much work to set up and, try these videos.
I'm gonna need, I need 2 hands. So, what can I say about day 8 of my vacation? That day I woke up and I decided I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to deal with my thoughts of my job, being a chef, not the toy thing. I thought long and hard, and I made a list of what I actually wanted out of my job. First thing was a raise because I wasn't getting paid enough. Second thing was a little bit more respect than I was getting, and you have to understand the situation I was in for that, so I'm not even going to get into detail about that. But I basically just took the whole day to relax and reflect on myself. My wife was working all day, so I had time to myself where I could think. And I decided that I would take the list that I made and go to the people I work for and sit down with them and say, this is what needs to change. It doesn't matter what's on the list. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth the place. At least I'm not going to try to. But I decided that day, I just took the day, I just was chill, had to go to work the next day, so I just reflected on the past 7 days. I didn't even do my eBay store. I didn't even do the eBay store those 8 days either. I shut everything down. My mother's in a nursing home. I've been going to see her almost every other day. I skipped that week just so I could figure out what I want to do. And I figured out what I wanted to do, and I went back to work. I had a good day that day. Part 2, I will tell you exactly what happened. So with that said, going back to the depression that I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the intro, sometimes you have to take a step back and figure out what you really want to do and then implement it and do it. But don't make stupid decisions. Think ahead. You got to take some time and think, okay, what's wrong? What can I fix? What do I have control of? Because you can only control the stuff that you can control. I can't control other people. I don't try to. all I can do is control my actions and my reality, what I want to do, you know, to make myself not feel the way I was feeling, which is why I took the vacation in the first place. I needed to take a step back. At that point, I hadn't quit. I hadn't lost my temper. I took the 8 days to reflect and make an intelligent decision of what I want to do. Do I want to do my store? Do I want to do the chef thing? Do I want to work at the other place that I haven't even mentioned yet? It's all in my own head. So this is something that a step that I took to try to figure stuff out. I took the whole week and I just did stuff that I wanted to do. So if you're having these similar problems, then you might want to try the same thing. And if you're still listening to this video and you stuck around to the end, that's awesome. You rock. You know, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. I mean, let's face it, life's not easy. Life's not easy at all. It didn't come with a manual how to deal with assholes. It didn't come with a manual how to deal with dishonest people. It didn't come with a manual to tell you what to do. Then again, if it did, it wouldn't be that much fun, would it? We get to figure this stuff out on our own, don't we? So that's probably it for me. I don't know. If you've seen my videos before, you know I'm probably a little tipsy right now. Okay, let's face it, I am a little tipsy. But anyway, peace out. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. See my vacation. Some of it was fun. Some of it was dumb. You know, it's just me. It is what it is. Anyway, I will do a part 2 on this and tell you how the outcome was with my job, because I haven't gone to them and fixed it. But I will very soon. Good night, everybody.
It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.